Hello and welcome to the JBTshow. My name is Ben and this is Tibia, a game made by a German company named Sipsalt. What you see here is me leaving the tutorial island and onto Rookgard, which is a bigger tutorial island where you get to level 8 and you can go to the main world. I just got teleported to a cave. I've never been here before, mind you. I haven't played this game in a year. So I go here, check my quests, and it says I get to die, essentially. That orc apparently teleported me here to fight his demon. So, here it is. Yeah, you can't fight back against this guy. He walks too fast, hits too hard, and you can't touch him with your little studded club. And what do you get for dying? You get a little torch and a knife. Yeah. That is what your life is worth in this game. What you'll find out later if you're on a PvP optional server or a PvP enforced server is that other people care that little about your life too. They will kill you, take your stuff, laugh at you, tell their guild, and sell your stuff to you for a higher price. That's if you're lucky. If not, they'll just give it away to somebody else or keep it for themselves. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. What you see, he just gave me a backpack. Now, space is very limited, or it can be in this game, because you're limited by a capacity, what you see in my equipment screen to the bottom right. And it says a little number. Now it will go up and down according to how many things I am carrying. The amount you can carry will go up as you level. I'm going down here just to show you. That is a rat cave that you can go to right when you get onto Rookgard. Here's a couple shops, and you have more to your left. Now, if you go straight up from here, there is a bridge that you need to be level 2 to cross. Now, this game has absolutely no level capacity. So you can be level 500, 5000 if you can make it. Now deaths are very frequent in this game, and there are wars once you get to a higher level. Not these little PvP games that you get in other games, but a war where you die, they die, and whoever runs out of resources at the end loses and has to pay for their freedom, or they get kicked out of the server. What you just saw is me trying to cross a premium only bridge. Now that's where the game gets you. You can't do many things from the premium side. I just switched characters to one on the intermediate island, I guess, which is in between Rookgard and the main land. Now here you choose your vocation. You could either be a knight, paladin, sorcerer, or druid. A paladin shoots spears and arrows, etc. The knight is a warrior. The the sorcerer shoots out death magic, and the druid can heal. Now, once you select your class, you go downstairs and go into this room where you get your gear, and then you go downstairs and you fight monsters according to your class. Since I picked the paladin class, which is the distance fighter, I am with trolls, because trolls in this game drop spears, which is what you'll be using for a little while as a paladin. Later on, you can upgrade to a crossbow, different kind of bolts, different kind of arrows, etc. Depending on what you're fighting, you may want to switch to, let's say, a frost arrow or a fire arrow, just to hit harder or weaker. Now that you see here, this cave is a bit extensive, and if you're on a PvP enforced server, you'll want to be wary, because people will kill you, get experience, and leave, even though you're in that intermediate area. What you see here is me on the mainland on my knight character. I am going to the boat just to show you. Since I'm not a premium account, you cannot ride the boat to the other cities. Now, there are some cities that you can go to by walking, but taking the boat is a huge plus. You can go from city to city and not have to worry. What you see here is me pulling up my hotkey. Hotkeys are quick buttons that you can press to use different spells, attack spells, healing spells, haste spells, anything of the sort. Now I'm going to the depot. Now this area is a safe area where you can open up your storage and go to the new feature, which is the market. Yes, I have not seen this option before, so this is rather interesting. I've always been wondering why they didn't have one, and now they do. Here you can check out what other people are selling. That's good. So now I'm going to head to a dragon cave, because this game says in their advertisement that you will never forget your first dragon. Now this is not my first, but I think you should get to see me. I'm slowing this down to the regular speed, and you're going to see me. I have supplied myself with a couple potions, and I have also changed my weapon to a frost-covered axe. Now this one is two-handed, so it will deal more damage, but it will leave me vulnerable. So I should switch to full attack. Now, with the dragon. The dragons hit very hard and they use fire, but you do not want to stand in front of them, because if you do, they will send out a burst of fire that will deal a lot of damage. Although I'm a knight and I have more health than the other characters, I'd probably want to do this as a druid, because as a druid you can heal yourself and deal damage. That is my favorite class if you ask me. Although the dragon is not one of the hardest monsters in the game at all, it is a benchmark where you go from being a noob to being somewhat advanced. As you can see, the dragon's health is starting to drop. Now, when it starts to get low into the reds and it starts to run, that's when it becomes the most dangerous, because he will get parallel to you and he could turn around and shoot you with the fire wave I was talking about earlier, which hurts. Yeah, well, he didn't get me with it. You want to stay diagonal to him at all times. You kill him, and that is the memorable experience that you will get. Mind you, I am a free account, and you can do that free. Alright, well that's me for the day. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.